The lack of quality of the previous videos, I have made this one just for you. It's just a little position on 1200. It's on challenge, and I just want to show you. I've gotten a new technique that I just did from playing all these things. I just hit rematch, and I just play random stuff. I'm kind of taking the AI around. I'm playing more and more, and I'm just trying to see what works. And this is a weird thing, because I didn't go by any opening. I just went by what looked logical, trying to imbalance the position and make it confusing. So this would be confusing. Just make it annoying for them. And then when you put the queen up there, you want to look out for the light squared bishop. The knight came there. I want to put my bishop down there out of the way of the knight. Pawn came to defend the knight. I put the pawn up there. Knight moves back. I castle queen side. Now lining up the d3 queen with that, the knight's defending the rook. There's another knight that has space for that's defending d2 and also d4. So the d4 pawn's defended, but then I can move that knight to that little crevice up there, and then I have an outpost. So that's probably going to be the next thing I do. Although it can't be taken, but it'll be a knight trade, so they don't want to trade with me for some reason. Can't imagine why they wouldn't want to trade with someone like me. I'm not sure what I can exactly do from this position, but I can do a lot of things. So the bad news is the other position I had with the best position I had with the Gadmentor will not be reviewed on computer until I get a copy, because I have it on video. I don't have it on anything else. So this is a makeup. I just want to show you my new chess style, like where I'm just going into my own, playing whatever I want. Not illogically, just trying to see what I can do. And I played a bunch of games like this, and it seems like the randomness is getting more controlled just by instinct. Since I've already castled queenside, we just call this cannon fodder. So I think the technical term for it. So we can take here. It's not going to work out, but that's kind of the point. We trade knights, then we're attacking the knight. See that? Then we advance this, we're attacking the queen. Well, now we take the queen. They take our queen, we take their knight. We're 3 up. Just with this random chess idea. I'm just an idiot. I'm playing on 1200. I'm an idiot. Look what I'm doing. I got 2 pawns defended. I got a bunch of attackers. It's just crazy. Well, let's do a king to b1 for safety purposes. And then after that, let's try to see if we got any checks available. We have the one bishop we can go there, but it would be very difficult to check. So I feel like it's in order to probably... Maybe we should point the rook at the king. I don't think I should sack any more minor pieces, though. But I think we should definitely deploy these bishops. I think I know just how I'm going to do it, too, right here. Yeah, they can take that out from under me, so I'm actually just going to take there and grab some space on the queen side, then push the other pawn up to defend. Then I have my outpost, and I can have my king to do that kind of way. You'll see what I mean. If it gets any scarier, I'm probably going to go h6, but I don't see that being an issue quite yet. Now, notice the white squared bishop is blocked in by 2 pawns, so we're not too worried about that. What I want to do is threaten something. So what I can do, I'm going to move into this a little bit. We're going to try to offer a bishop trade. They accepted. We're now trading the bishop. The pawn's there. Grab some space on the king side now. What we can do that's interesting is, I believe we can actually threaten this thing, but we'll probably get taken somehow. No, we do not. Now we're also checking that we can win this. Done. Now we're going to get taken by the rook. Yep, got it. All right, now let's move in and see what we can do, considering we got a lot more firepower than they do. So for one, we can move up like this, then this. Check again. What's the plan? Simple, check. Now, I know they want to take. The only issue being, we can pretty easily move the rook out of the way of the king, like that, and it's defended. Now, the next step is to get the other rook in the action. So, what we want to do is push this pawn up first, I would say. I'm at least defend the other rook that way. We can now check. I don't see any bad consequences. Check again. So now if we can just get the king locked in somewhere, maybe push this pawn up. Good. Why did I just do that? Well, we have one rook. They are about to lose a rook, and I will have a bishop. So I'm going to take their last rook, and then they're just going to take with the king. All right, that's pretty good. Now, so random still just not going too badly here. What we're going to do is use the king and the bishop to try to pick off these pawns. This one first. Then remove this one. Now we're going to take off this one. Now we're going to take out this one. Check. That comes with a check. Now, the king's not in the square. We're just going to walk this pawn up continually. Queen. Check. All right, now, I'm just going to move down to here, check. And, over here, check. Defending the rook, or the bishop, I mean. Sliding over here to check. Redefending. Ninth jump. This way. Discover check. Now. Move that way, defended. Alright, now they moved up into the right. Now I personally cannot do that because I will get taken since I have no defense. So I'm gonna move the rook here. Well, now they're just an idiot. So I just didn't move a nice jump away. I think there should be a way to actually cut them off. So now I'm currently blocking off. There's got to be a way you can check with the... So as to make that a safe square. Well, then the king wouldn't be able... If I move the queen over... Oh, I moved the bishop over here, right? King's got to go there, but now my queen won't be defended if I move. So I'm going to do this. We're just going to keep this guy on the sidelines. Knight's jump until I was only 2 squares away. So knight's